so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by the broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good Wednesday mornings, JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number if you want to chat with us. We love having you. We'll be on till 1 o'clock. Good afternoon, good morning, Monica and Dizzy. How's everybody today? Everybody good?
Heyo, yeah.
You. Hey-yo. I wanted to start off by kind of apologizing. I was kind of not in the know on this big comedy thing that Carmen's putting together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what is, I kind of, like, I just saw something on real quick before the show started on social media. I didn't know it was happening. As is with a lot of things around here, I kind of, because I'm out of sight, I get
Hey, did you know we're on YouTube?
I heard we're on YouTube, too, by the way, if you want to stream the show on YouTube. I don't know what you see on YouTube as far as this show goes.
I was on there for a bit. I try to go in, dip in there. They have a little chat room.
Oh, yeah?
Cracks me up, yeah.
Is the chat room kind, or is the
Not
chat
to me,
room
but to
like
y'all.
next level evil?
It reminds me of the old school chat room a little bit.
Oh, the bone chat?
Yeah. Remember back in the day, there, when we, it reminds me of that. But all good. All good.
No, what's the story with this this gig she's got going? There's a fundraiser for Chad's football squad.
Yeah. Chamberlain High School tomorrow. It snuck up because I felt like it was like it was a ways away, and the next thing you know, it's here. And I should have grabbed the flyer, but yeah, it's tomorrow. Johnny B was instrumental in getting things started. I want to definitely shout him out too because he's going to do the show, and then he got other comedians involved. So it's going to be a clean night of comedy because it's a high school, and
Yeah, the rule is, Carmen was on with John yesterday, and she told us the rule is if you have an event like that at the school, it has to be clean. So
Yeah.
if they wanted it to be like uncut and fun, they cannot. They don't have the permission to. But they have comedians that their clean comedy is like, you wouldn't even notice that they're just doing clean comedy. You know what I mean?
Got it. So they're pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
They're pushing the envelope, but keeping it
clean. And from what I
family
understand,
friendly.
Our very own Ian Beckles is doing a little DJing, right?
Yeah, Ian will DJ because, they're like, well, what are they going to do when, before the comics? I don't want people just sitting around,
Right.
So they'll have some music playing from Ian, and I believe in between the sets and stuff like that.
I saw some video, I guess, of the Chamberlain High School, training camp. I guess they're in preseason now.
Yeah. They're
And I guess they were standing on tires or some sort of box or whatever it was. And I saw Ian doing squats on he's running his linemen, and they're like squatting on top of tires and everything. I'm like, man, we're too old for that. It's hot. It's hot. I know you guys are under some sort of crazy, we're under one here too. It's been like 98, 95 the last couple of days. Today's supposed to get like 98 again, but not 120.
that would be a freeze. We wouldn't know how to be chilly in the
That's our
98
winter.
degrees.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So what are you guys under, a heat warning or something?
Yeah, it was 119 yesterday, and remember the day before it was
Hold
120.
on. It felt like 119 or
Felt like
it was 109? Okay.
Heat index, yeah.
Not that it matters. I'm just like, so if the thermometer said 119, what the hell does it actually feel like?
Yeah, I know. It felt like a heat index from noon to 7 for the last however many days in a row, including today. And it just, and it's the humidity and it's just too much.
That's what Nicole said to me. She's like, come hang out outside. I'm like, no, it's disgusting out there. I'm right here in the air condition. You want to come hang? She's like, jump in the pool. I'm like, no, I'm good. I just want to chill out in the air condition.
I got to take my cat out on his little leash, and he likes to play out there. And first of all, he's panting. But second of all, I'm like, and like it's usually only like 20 minutes or so. But I'm standing there in the sun, dripping, like you said the other day, with the sweat going down my back. Go down my back.
It tickles. It tickles when it hits the butthole, though.
Well,
it does. It's nice.
Sounds like you kind of like it, yeah. Exactly.
I don't not like it. It's a little tickly.
Oh, so yeah, it's hot. It's with.
I love how. Listen, we've all experienced, obviously, in Florida. You guys, no stranger to the heat. In New York, July and August, no stranger to the heat. But I love how the news sources have to remind us to stay cool, stay inside if you can, stay hydrated if you can. Like they have to continue to talk to us like we're schmucks.
I mean, because we've
never experienced. Well, then you know what? Honestly, Monica.
No, that's
natural selection.
It's our job to look out for them. It's you're supposed to protect the people that.
Well, no, I was going to hop on the same side and be like, yeah, why? What are we, idiots? How do we not know this? There are a lot of people who moved down here, but now on the side of, no, let them suffer. You moved down here. Why we warning you? Yeah, get your ass out if you can't deal with it.
It's like, did you guys both see the movie Airplane?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember when they were experiencing trouble and it would cut to all the news clips? And there's the one guy that's on there. He goes, I say, let them crash. They bought their tickets. No. They knew what they were getting into. Right? And I'm like, you know what? If you live in Florida, now, the guys that are working outside.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you got your employees working outside, and I know, what's the limit? Is it 100? Is it 180? What's the limit? That's rough. That's rough because I could only imagine how many guys that are working in. Monica, I saw your email. What is it? You got people getting hospitalized and that stuff for
the
ER visits are through the roof,
and the pets. You're taking your dog out to think of the sidewalk that the little paws are on.
Yeah.
You can't. You got to protect that. I mean, we wouldn't touch it with our hand. Their little paws are directly on there, and they're asking for people to take in the shelter. They're asking for people to take in some fosters to be in the AC to keep them cool.
I can't do that. As much as I would love to, I can't do that.
Why?
Because I'd keep them.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I can't do it.
Once you let them into your house and they're there for like a day or two, you're like, well, they're never leaving.
I know.
Exactly.
I'm going to send this cute face back to the shelter? No.
Because we're still into, we're looking to get the second, the second dog. And I'm like, if I brought a foster in, like I read your email, if I brought a foster in, there's no way I would be able to just let it go. I'm a sucker for that, man.
Yeah.
If I'm laying on the floor with the dog and that dog is in my house.
Oh, loving on you.
Over.
Yeah.
Over.
You got to give it a name and then Duke gets to become friends with it. And so then next thing you know, it's just, yeah.
That could go either way, though. Duke can be like, get this bitch out of my house.
Hey, aren't you getting a puppy?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I just said. Okay. It's funny. We kind of have to maybe pass on that litter.
Oh.
And the reason is that the dog wouldn't be available to us until September 13th. I think they wait 6 or 8 weeks.
Yeah, they have to.
100%. And the problem with that is everybody's back at school.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? So as far as training the dog, and once in a blue moon, I can run home between shows, but I can't do it on any sort of regular basis.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, paternity is a good idea.
Yeah, it just wouldn't. What?
Now all of a sudden, paternity now it's a good idea. You need it, don't you?
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I mean, but it would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I can't have paternity leave and my self-respect at the same time. So, I also have, a commitment to people such as yourself and to Raj and the other, so. Yeah, that can't, unfortunately, paternity leave is not in my...
Well, you know what? They're adorable
puppies.
Anytime soon. They'll get adopted, and you'll have another chance when the time is right.
Oh, yeah. But, the idea is, we're off next week, and we have no plans of going away. We might do something last minute, but I don't think so. If not, my guess is we'll spend a fair amount of time at the shelters, trying to see if anything jumps out at us.
Oh, there you go.
Evan, line 1. Go ahead, Evan.
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
I hate the heat. I work for a company where we have divers in the water that clean the bottom of boats, and we have to have a limit on how often they're allowed to be under the water because the water is 94 degrees.
No way.
Yeah.
So underwater,
94 degrees.
Wow.
So you have to worry about people underwater. Hold on. You have to worry about people underwater, but you probably have guys doing lawns and roofs whose bosses don't give a rat's ass, and they're out there sweating their balls off.
Well, yes, they're also not working on $2 million yards.
Right, but it doesn't matter what they're working on.
Exactly.
The heat is the heat.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't matter. But the boats...
Absolutely. Not even the water will forgive this heat. Love the show.
Wait, hold on, Evan, quick. The guys that are diving and doing the bottom of the boats, are they doing it? I'm assuming they're not wearing wetsuits if the water's 94 degrees, are they?
You
Or
better
do they have
believe they're
to?
wearing wetsuits. Next time you're near the water, why don't you run over next to a pier and rub your hand along?
Oh, yeah, but the gloves. Oh, yeah, so you like in case their legs swing out, they're gonna be
They gotta have their hats. They gotta have their covering on everywhere because also there's contaminants. You don't want a piece of barnacle getting into your ear and then growing.
Yeah, I did. I got to, I never even thought of that. I just thought they can, dive down, dive in there and do what they got to do. And
it's
I didn't think of it.
You look at the people diving into the water in Alaska, our boys are wearing the same crap. They just have a thicker suit. I think our guys are sticking with 2 mil.
Yeah. Wow. Good luck to your guys. So what are you
guys?
So what are you doing? So are they working at all, or do you just give them the day off?
Oh, they're working. They work till 5. They just have to get out of their suit, cool down, and then go on to the next boat and the next boat and the next boat. It is absolute arduous
I can
work.
imagine. Especially, yeah.
Like they are Spider-Man underneath the boat cleaning.
The fact that you're 94 degrees in the water, that's bananas.
Insane.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
What is the
Kids
temperature
go
of a
to
hot...
college.
Thanks, Evan.
Wow.
Stay in college. What's the temperature of a hot tub? Isn't that like 109 or something?
I think it's just over, like 102, 3 or something. I think it's just over 100.
Between 100 to 104, it's saying.
Yeah.
For a hot tub?
Yeah.
But guy, and so then there's no, and trust me, I was on the pool this past Saturday, and it feels, only because it's wet, it feels refreshing for like when I first get in, and then I'm just laying there in my bathwater.
Drew went to Adventure Island, he said, on Saturday, and it was the same thing. He said he went in the water, and the water did not cool you down.
No.
You're sitting in hot water, and then the sun's beaming down on you, so you're even hotter now.
And the thing is, like, when you get out, the air's got so much humidity in it and so much moisture in it that there's no relief. Like, if you're somewhere out in, like, Vegas where there's no humidity, you get out of the water, and even though it's like 108 outside, the air cuts you.
Yeah.
Cuts you like a razor blade, and you're cold for a little while, but your bathing suit's dry in about 84 seconds. It's crazy. Paul's online too. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, what's going on, man? I love you guys. Hey, so I'm retired. I'm 62 years old, and instead of sitting at a bar and going drinking, I decided to like do lawns. And stuff on the side. And now, as of yesterday, I'm selling my 10 yards away because it's so hot. I can't handle it, man. So I'm just going to be hanging out, sitting at the bar, drinking a beer, a warm beer. So, and I just want to let you guys know. I don't know if you know this, but you guys are like brother and sister to a lot of us. So thank you very much, man. Peace.
I know about incest, sir.
Thanks, big bro.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I made it gross.
Wow. Yeah, you sure did.
Sorry.
You sure did, especially since there's no incest involved. Take it back.
Okay, sorry.
Take it back.
I take it all back. It was gross.
Take it all back. You know, the other thing we're talking about being outside, back to the Chamberlain High School guys, and they're working out. And Diz, you know this. When you're on that field turf,
oh, my God,
it's about 20 degrees hotter.
Yeah.
Because what's holding all that turf together, to be honest, they roll used tires, old tires. That's what's like, you ever seen, when they play in the NFL, Monica, the black stuff that's flying up when they get tackled onto the turf?
Yeah.
That's all recycled tires. Which, by the way, inhaling them, can't be causing cancer or anything like that.
No long-term effects at all.
but it's about 15 and 20 degrees hotter. So now I even give more, the kids can handle it, but more kudos to Ian Beckles for doing squats on turf.
Even the turf is bad, but even the cleats they're wearing gives off heat, especially if they're cheaper cleats. They're cheaper material, so you're kind of just melting in your goddamn boots.
Yeah.
When I played, everything was leather. The cleats were all leather. Now everything is synthetic.
Yeah.
The first off, like you talk about, the material and being hotter. The stink that comes out of those, because my son uses them, the stink that comes out of those synthetic cleats is evil. Evil. Oh, my God.
I only wore leather, but my pops, they didn't like to spend money. So whenever I was finished a game, I would have to go in. What are those big sinks called? Like they're like in laundry rooms and stuff usually.
Oh, yeah. Drop sink.
Drop sink, yeah.
Drop sink or something like that?
Something like that. I have to go in there and I'd have to clean them off, especially if it was
Slop sinks?
Yeah.
Slop sinks.
Slop, yeah, that's what it is.
And then I would have to polish them. I'd have to get the leather polish after they were clean and dry. I'd have to polish them. Like he made me maintain those. He's like, they have to last you as long as you can because I'm not buying another pair.
Dude, I had one pair of Adidas Copa Mundials that lasted me my senior year in high school and all through my college ball.
Oh, yeah, because that's when they were built better.
Yep.
Now they're just built to look good.
They killed kangaroos to make those things.
Oh.
That was kangaroo leather. 100%. 100%. All right, we're just getting started. It's JP with Monica and Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Summer's here. It's time to get your backyard ready or your front yard. Custom patios, pavers, driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to crew for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Hit them up today at watermanproperties.net. You'll get personalized service, transparent, honest pricing, guaranteed same-day response. No waiting, no excuses, just quality work done right. Give them a call at 813-715-7383 or watermanproperties.net and tell them Mike Caldesanya.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money Americans in 2025 are now spending on gas in a year, even with lower gas prices. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside, just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, cruise to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I very rarely play U2.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is, if I remember correctly, you don't have, that's right, you don't have Apple.
Nope.
Diz, have you always had an iPhone, Diz?
Yeah.
Do you remember when all of a sudden anybody who had an iPhone woke up one morning with a U2 album on their phone?
Oh, of course. And you couldn't delete it. You couldn't delete it, right?
Right. I think this is off that album.
Oh, man.
This is the, and I'm not even a U2 fan, but I think after the uproar, you were able to get rid of it.
Oh, they patched an update? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's something along those lines. But yeah, I like this song. I'm not the biggest U2 fan, though. I've seen him twice. Once I fell asleep. Once it was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Hey,
did you watch Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
And?
Happy Gilmore 2 was everything I needed it to be.
Okay.
I loved it.
Mixed reviews, man. Some people are hating it. Some people are loving it.
Listen, I don't know, and I think, Diz, you kind of explained it, best. It was just, if you thought you were getting, an Academy Award-winning film, then you're an idiot.
Yeah.
But if you went in looking for that same dopey Happy Gilmore, with the jokes and the I felt like there wasn't a cameo dud in the bunch.
Yeah.
I thought Bad Bunny was great. His role was great.
Yeah, he was funny.
I love the way they killed Eminem's character. I'm not supposed to say that, but Eminem's character. Sorry about that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough to talk about without, especially with somebody who's seen it.
Yeah.
And not go into what you saw. But I don't know, man. I thought it was great. I loved it. I really did.
Yeah,
and I
get
was
the hate.
Huh?
I don't get the hate. Like, I understand it's not exactly the first one, but I think for something 25 years removed from the original, they did a great job of tapping into that time and bringing it into this time.
And like you said, if they felt like they needed the reference to the first one, they brought it in.
Yeah.
So I don't have to see the first one, is what you're saying.
You would appreciate it more, but you don't.
You would definitely appreciate it more.
I think
100%. 100. And listen, when you go home, where are you going today?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. You're going to the
home.
air condition, right?
Yep.
Watch them both.
Oh yeah, double feature.
Why not?
But I don't know though, because I just watched Hustle, and that's an Adam Sandler
Yeah,
sports
but
movie yesterday.
that's more of a serious movie.
Yeah,
That was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
You know,
speaking of cameos.
Adam Sandler lost me a long time ago.
Same.
For no other reason than I just, he stopped. Like, I liked Adam Sandler for the dopey funny, right?
Yeah.
I loved Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Oh my God, what?
Which is so funny you like that.
Really?
I loved
I would have never.
I loved it. Strappy Coco, that guy. I love that stupid movie. He lost me around Click.
Oh, really?
The thing with the remote control. It was okay.
I didn't see that
But then after that, then he started doing, I don't need to see him in Uncut Gems. I just like that Adam
I wanna
Sandler
see
early
Uncut
thing.
Gems.
And listen, every artist, or whatever you want to call Adam Sandler, he's an artist, is allowed to grow.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean your audience has to go with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chances
You
are,
like to grow
chances
you.
are they will. But I remember one time when Kid Rock I was the music director at the time. We were playing current music. And Kid Rock's Cocky came out, and there was like country songs on there, and it was kind of all over the place. And the woman, her name is Leah Pizzicani. She's a legend in the record business. She's great, and she's just like, this woman will drop F-bombs with the best of them. She's great. I loved her. Loved her. Her husband actually worked here. He was she was married to Captain Buzzkill. Remember the guy I told you about, our marketing director?
Oh yeah.
Guy said no to everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, her husband and I didn't really like each other all that much, but I loved Leah. I don't know if she liked me or not, but I loved her. Anyway, she was like breaking our balls to play whatever the single was. I think it was the one with Sheryl Crow. Picture, I think it was.
Oh, I love that song.
And we were probably late on it, and I was breaking the balls about that. She's like, he's an artist, and he's allowed to grow. God damn it. And she's mother effing me 10 ways. But yeah, like, he's allowed to grow. I just didn't really, go along with it. And this, to me, was a throwback, a great throwback.
But here's the thing.
I loved it. I always think it's interesting when a lot of these movies now are going right to Netflix or going right to some streaming service. And I went and looked back. He signed a 4-film, $275 million deal. But I don't know if that includes production of the films. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like, okay, if they have a budget for a film for, say, $40 million, right? And then it goes into theaters and the movie does great and it makes $120 million. I'm just throwing numbers out there. Well, then there's a profit of $80 million. But with this Netflix stuff, I don't know how it works. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not like the movie comes out and then you know how much money it made. I don't know how it works, but I'm interested to see. I know you don't care about the money and that kind of stuff, but I'm interested to see. I'm interested to understand the business aspect of these films going straight to. I understand the stand-up comedy, because those guys are getting paid per special, right? And that's theirs. That's all theirs. That's all they do. Maybe they have the expense of the venue or whatever. They just hand the special over and they're getting paid. Chappelle was making stupid money, with his deal with specials, and he was just pumping stuff out like crazy. But yeah, I just think I just thought it was great, man.
Is it about
and no buzz on whatsoever. I didn't microdose a mushroom. I didn't have a gummy. I didn't have a drink, like nothing. Completely sober. And once it kind of took off, I was in.
Yeah.
I was in. And by the way, his daughter's acting, she was great.
Oh, man, they look a lot like him, especially the older one.
Like, there was no question. I'm like, I think that's his kid.
That's the first thing Nicole and I said. We're going, is that his daughter? It's because, like, it's no denying the older one. She's copy and paste of him.
Right.
The one that was like in the rehab type thing? Yeah.
Yes. But and then his daughter was the one, that had the opportunity to go dance in Paris and all that kind of stuff, and that's what he was working for. John Daly, I thought was awesome. He's like John Daly's living in Adam Sandler's garage, in Happy Gilmore's garage. He's
and they treat him like an animal, where they're like, you gotta feed him this many times.
Right, you got to feed him. You got to feed him 3 times a day.
Yeah,
and he's sitting there and he's like, he's drinking hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. If people expected anything more than that, they're crazy.
Yeah,
it's like you can't go into Taco Bell and expect you're gonna get a filet mignon. You're not. You're going to get Taco Bell. Love Taco Bell for what Taco Bell is and move on. Don't treat it as anything more. And I thought that's what this was.
Yeah, they have over-the-top scenes, but you got to expect that from Adam Sandler movies. You know what
right.
I mean? Where things don't exist in a reality that we can, relate to. You just got to enjoy that, they went there with the joke.
Yeah. What I find interesting, because what's happening now is, and I don't know if it's because of the success of, a Top Gun Maverick, or I know Coming to America was a big Netflix hit. By the way, 46.7 million people streamed Happy Gilmore 2 over the weekend.
Oh, man.
I mean, everyone to see what it was about.
It's by the biggest movie stream debut in Netflix history.
They did a thing on Good Morning Football this morning about unnecessary sequels. So maybe the people that are not liking it are thinking it just wasn't necessary. Maybe it was a sequel that, okay, you could, like you said, appreciate it for what it is or whatever, but I think people who didn't like it are like, why is that
the
a thing?
point I was trying to get to, which kind of backs that up, is I feel like the success of those movies, like the Top Gun Mavericks and maybe Coming American 2 to a lesser degree, is, because we've always said there's kind of been brain drain in Hollywood, where it feels like the same thing recycled over and over and over again. Like, how many times you're going to make these superhero movies and how many times all that kind of crap. And now, because those, sequels came out so far and away from the original, and there was obviously audience passion for them, because now I read that there's going to be a sequel to My Best Friend's Wedding. That movie came out in 1997.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
But
it wasn't even all that good in the first place. At least Happy Gilmore was everybody liked it and it was good. I don't care about
the only thing I can think of is that for the sequel here, they do have buy-in from Julia Roberts and Cameron Diaz, so maybe they think they're still big enough of a box office draw to make some money. But
then what's going to happen? Because they made up and everybody understood all. There was closure. There's no
I know, but who knows? Maybe the marriage split up and maybe she goes back to the one that was supposed to get married. I don't know. I don't really remember all that much about the movie. I'm not a big rom-com guy.
Soundtrack.
What'd you say?
I remember the soundtrack being amazing. I had the soundtrack. There was a lot of
what was on it? Do you know? Do you remember?
There was 3 or 4 really good songs, but they were all older. It was a Say a Little Prayer for Me remake. There was a bunch of remakes of old songs.
Yeah. This thing when it came out made $127 million in the U.S. and had 3 Golden Globe nominations. So, I mean, I guess they think they can make something out of it. But I have a feeling we're about to see more and more and more of this. They're doing a sequel now. Did you see this one, Bend It Like Beckham?
No, I did not.
This thing came out 25 years ago, and now all of a sudden, in honor of the FIFA World Cup in Brazil in 2027, they're bringing this. They're making a sequel to this thing 25 years later. So I think we're about to see a whole lot more of this kind of stuff.
What do you mean Brazil World Cup?
The Women's World Cup.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
The Women's World Cup, yeah.
What's hard with a lot of those movies that try to bring back sequels so late is some of those stuff just aren't funny in this time. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it was kind of unheard of until the Maverick thing.
Yeah.
Until the Top Gun Maverick thing. We never, off the top of your head, can you think of a sequel with 20 plus years in between them? I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't. Before Maverick, I'm talking about before Maverick or Coming to America 2, whichever one came first. I couldn't. We were talking about it this morning. I couldn't come up with one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Remakes, absolutely.
Yeah, there's
remakes are one thing.
Yeah.
But a sequel, And
maybe
I think we're
Jumanji. That's the only thing I can think of. But then, no, that's a remake.
That was a remake. And then they made another Jumanji, right? Didn't they do 2 with The Rock and Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Right? So it was like they remade the movie and then had a sequel to it. But anyway, if you're into the old school, early Adam Sandler stuff.
See, and I think that's what it is. I think the nostalgia level is high for like, depending on how old you were when that movie, if you were in that sweet spot age when that movie came out, and maybe even a little bit younger, then I think that's who's liking it. And I think anybody over the demographic of when that movie came out, now there's a sequel, I don't think there's a lot of love there. If I'm doing my unofficial survey.
You know what happened too? I thought, they had obviously all the biggest names in golf are in this one.
Yeah. The guy who got arrested was so funny.
Dude, that was the whole thing. Scotty Scheffler, who, is one of he is the world number 1 currently, and he got arrested at the Masters because he was running late, and he went around a block, and then they ended up, for whatever reason, the dude ended up in handcuffs and in a jail cell when he was supposed to be teeing off for the Masters.
Yeah.
And then, they figured out that there was a misunderstanding, and they let him go. But in this movie, he ends up in jail,
That is funny.
Yeah, it was great. It really was great. So, yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of a winner. I'll say that.
Yeah.
100%.
It's got the JP. Are you thumbs upping it? Or you? Yeah,
I'm thumbs upping it. Yeah, I'm thumbs upping it because it was exactly what I needed it to be for me. It was just dopey enough to keep. It was dopey enough and funny enough to keep my attention. And it was 2 hours. I wasn't expecting it to be that long. I feel like it could have probably been a little bit shorter.
Do you call it a flick? I see you saying the word flick. You like that flick?
Did I say flick?
No, but I picture you saying flick in your everyday life.
No.
No, you don't call it a flick?
I don't think so.
It's a good flick over here.
Anything's possible, but I don't recall. If I didn't say it through this entire segment, then I guess it's something I don't use all that often, right? It's JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Back in a moment.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. 1025 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis. Live in California. Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 1025 The Bone and Neutral, keep it tasty.
The summer sell-down is on at Furman Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Newport Richey. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP and Furman's sell-down savings on select new 2025 Jeep Wranglers. Plus all manufacturer discounts and incentives. If you've been waiting for the right time to buy a Wrangler, this is it. And Furman CJDR in Newport Richey is the store that always saves you more. US 19 in Newport Richey or online at FurmanNPR.com. Hurry in now. The summer sell-down ends July 31st.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $685 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
This year, fuel prices have been a bit of a roller coaster. Here in Tampa, drivers finally have some relief at the pump, but prices are likely to go up by the end of the summer. Well, you know what can make your ride smoother? The Upside app. With Upside, you can earn cash back on every fill-up, which means there's money to be earned even when gas prices are low. Upside earns you up to 25 cents per gallon at hundreds of nearby locations, like Circle K, Racetrack, and Shell. Download the app and see why millions of Upside users have racked up almost $1 billion in cash back earned. For a limited time, get a 25-cent per gallon bonus on your first purchase with promo code TAMPA04. That's promo code TAMPA04 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. With Upside, you can roll up to a nearby gas station and coast straight to cashback earnings. Don't forget to use promo code TAMPA04. Upside. Cashback smarter. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details.
Everybody's talking about Hard Rock Bet. You got a feeling about today's game? Turn your prediction into an epic payday on Hard Rock Bet right now. New customers get $150 in bonus bets instantly after placing just a $5 bet. College football's back this month, and we are weeks away from the NFL. Plus, you can bet on UFC, golf, and so much more. One player cashed a $10 parlay for $20,000 last month. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Recently, the owner of a large mattress retailer was proudly sharing how over 65% of their queen mattress prices are $15.99 or higher. At the Original Mattress Factory, our focus is a little bit different. We build superior quality mattresses right here in town and do our best to save you as much money as possible. That's why at OMF, nearly 80% of our queen mattresses are lower than those prices others brag about. Stop in or check out originalmattress.com to learn more.
John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. This summer, they're bringing the heat down with up to $1,500 off any full AC system purchase and install. We're talking high efficiency, expert installed cooling for your home. Prepare for the heat wave today. You can give them a call at 813-445-8209. They handle plumbing, electric, HVAC, even pool repair. Always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Oh, these polymers aren't as flexible as batch K3.
Researcher Laurie is stretched thin.
Did you get the vulcanization analytics from V66? Oh, wait, are these rubber scores from last week?
She needs to hire new lab technicians so she can bounce back into her old self.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our matching platform lets you spend less time searching and more time connecting with candidates. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I had something happen yesterday that I found. Listen, I wish I paid more attention in science class, and maybe I'd have the answer to this, but I didn't. So let me run it past all y'all smartasses.
Okay.
So yesterday, towards the end of the show, it was kind of well documented that I was having some stomach issues. Correct?
Poo-poo, yes.
Right. So when I went home and I was hungry, I decided best to have some rice, right? So I just heated up a bunch of, have the leftover in the big quart container of Chinese food rice.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know if that, just maybe make your own fresh rice.
No, it was fine.
Okay.
That part wasn't the problem.
Okay.
So I took what was left in it. It was enough for a nice sized bowl. It was gonna satiate me, and I just put a little olive oil on it, some salt, and I'm good to go. I put it in the microwave, and my wife goes, and she's usually right about this stuff. She's like, put an ice cube in it, It'll soften it up. It'll soften it up, and it won't be, because you know how the Chinese restaurant rice gets really dry really quick?
I don't order Chinese, but what she's saying is right. You're supposed to put, when you heat up pasta or rice in the nuker, you're supposed to put ice because it's almost like steaming it and keep it moist.
Right. Okay. So I do that because, like I said, my wife is normally right about this stuff.
TikTok.
It's probably something out of TikTok. She calls it TikTok University.
It is.
So I take an ice cube out of the freezer, and you know how when you take an ice cube out of the freezer, it's dry? You know, okay. I take the ice cube, I put it in the microwave. I put the rice with the ice cube in the microwave 60 seconds.
Ew, that's long.
Hold on. The alarm goes off. I open it up. I take it out. The rice is not really hot where I want it, but it's warm. But the ice cube is the exact same size as it was when I put it in. It was just a little sweaty now on the outside, but the same size. Did not melt.
Was it in the middle?
Right? Smack on top in the middle of the bowl.
Well, I don't know if that's it, but like you notice how I'll have, and I just do this every day just to make myself laugh. When I heat stuff in the microwave here at work, and I'll have it in there for 2 minutes, and it'll be steaming hot, and and on the sides and everything, but the middle's still dead ass cold. Like not even a little bit warm, still dead ass cold.
We're talking about an ice cube.
I know, but maybe that's the science behind it.
Well, then I put it in because I want to get the rice up to temp. I put it in for another 30 seconds. Alarm goes off. I take it out. It's still the same size.
Now you have to find out what makes it melt.
And that's why I'm talking about it on the air, because I forgot about it this morning. I have no idea how that's even remotely possible, how it could make my food hot but not melt an ice cube. Does that make any sense to you? I feel, honestly, and I mean this, I think the ice cube would have only had slightly less melt on a day like yesterday if I left it. First off, if I left it outside, it would have been done. It would have been done in the 90 seconds. Done. But if I left it on the counter, I feel like it would have melted more than it did in the microwave that was on high for 90 seconds.
That feels right. Yeah.
And I don't understand how that's even remotely possible.
Where's Bill Nye when you need a science guy?
I thought I was going to be able to count on you two Rhodes Scholars.
Listen, I can correct your grammar and whatever, just do a sentence. Like I can do all of that, but I don't know about science.
You didn't learn about this in juvie, Diz?
Melting ice? Does it go faster than warming up rice?
Well, not that does it go faster, but wouldn't you expect something that's giving off that kind of heat to, heat your food up to melt an ice cube?
Well, if you think about when you take how long it takes forever to boil water, like for a cup of tea or something, to boil water in the microwave, feels like it takes a lot longer than it does on the stove. Does that have any?
If I reheat a bowl of soup from the refrigerator in the microwave for a minute and a half, that bowl of soup is going to be to soup temperature. Right, food takes a little while. Sometimes you have to stir the the food around and stuff like that to get everything to like an equal temperature.
Yes,
that's one thing. But an ice cube not melting in the microwave. I mean, come on.
The soup is already a liquid, so maybe that has. And the
ice
other
is a solid block of ice.
Yeah, so. and the food you do have to stir it around because the middle won't get won't get hot. So,
but this is not like I'm sorry, what was that, Monica? I apologize.
No, I don't know if it has to do with consistency, like what state it's in. Does that have anything to do with it? I have no idea.
You mean the slowness of the molecules and that kind of thing?
Listen, sure. I don't know what it is. Just like solid versus liquid, like the liquid soup, the solid ice.
I was handing you a softball there.
Basic.
You were supposed to take ownership of that one, but that's totally what I meant.
I don't know. I have no idea what a molecule is. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that might have something to do with it. Oh, listen.
I was.
Don't ask this.
I was just standing there befuddled.
There's got to be
as I'm eating I'm eating my rice. I'm having the same reaction I'm having right now. Like I don't understand how is that possible. By the way, if you're gonna have rice, olive oil with a little bit of salt is the way to go. You don't need the butter.
I don't know why olive oil. Oh.
By the way, you'll have a package there tomorrow. There's one. There's 3 of them.
Actual olive oil.
One for you from Italy, from the other side. One for you, one for Diz, and one if you can make sure Ian gets it.
Of course, he'll be here tomorrow, so that'll be perfect.
There you go. Dave, line 1. What's up, Dave?
Yeah, you're on Race Radio.
Hey guys, hey everybody.
No, hold on, Diz. This is not. Hold on. Diz, it's got nothing to do with the rice. You're missing the point.
Okay, my bad.
The point is the lack of ice melt after 90 seconds in a microwave on high.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dave.
All right, here's how that works. When a microwave cooks, it shoots the beans in from the side. So the outside of whatever's on your plate gets cooked first. And if there was nothing else on that plate but the ice cube surely would have melted. But all that food surrounding it is absorbing all that heat, protecting the ice cube. So here's a good tip for microwave food warming up. Whenever you put a big plate of food on a big blob of food on a plate in a microwave, you take a spoon and you hollow out the middle of what's on the plate so there's nothing in the center. Then all of your food gets cooked relatively to the same temperature. You put a big blob of food on a plate and you don't do that, the outsides are going to be hot while the middle is still cool.
That's what I said.
That's how and why that works.
That's what I said from the get. I'm right.
But
Queen
you said
science right here.
Queen science.
Wow, Monica was right.
Let's
Give her a ding. Give her a ding.
Mark this one down because I have a topic we're going to do later on that I guarantee we're going to have a serious disagreement on.
I'm enjoying it until then.
Thanks, Dave.
All right,
CJ's on line 3. Go ahead, CJ.
Hey guys, hey, JP. Real quick, what we do is we put the ice cube in the middle, but then we heat it up for a minute and then stir it, and then heat it up for another minute and stir it.
Like that's
and
what I did.
That's what happened.
Oh,
the ice cube didn't melt. I did that.
Oh, you did stir it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's just crazy pants, then.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying, CJ. See, now you're more my speed. Dave got a little extra Bill Nye Science guy on me, and
I like it.
Yeah, because he agreed with you. That's why you like
Love you guys.
Take care, CJ. Yeah, all right. Well, I guess I'll have to take CJ's word for it.
I feel like I really, and I know you don't care and you didn't think of this at all, but my first thought would be you needed to get that. You need to go on social with that and be like, I just did this and I'm going to try it again and have each stage and put all of that on social. And it would have been what happens next.
That would have been a thing. That's what everybody's got
to know. And then you would have been hashtag ice cubes don't melt in the nuker, whatever. You would have been viral.
Viral.
I don't know about viral.
I'm not worried about viral today. Today's ketamine day. It's gonna be hard to mess today up.
Yeah. So do you have a playlist all ready?
You know, I thought about going Sabbath, Black Sabbath or Ozzy kind of thing, but I think I'm just gonna stick to what I know works and just stick with a little Pink Floyd playlist.
But you don't ever do anything happy. Like, why are they all angry?
Pink Floyd's not angry at all.
Druggy?
You get angry because somehow you're scarred.
But it's kind of druggy. Like, do you ever go something like
I'm
pop
on drugs.
Music, like,
no, I'm on drugs.
But do you ever do anything like lighthearted pop music, like Madonna, or like even like something that's just like, okay, this is just a bunch like 80s. You have an 80s playlist or a 90s or 2000s.
Yeah, that's an option. But I kind of I enjoy. So far, I've only deviated once. And it was kind of beat, it was kind of weak.
How long's that to be? Like how many songs?
About an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, that's nice. So you just get to close your eyes for an hour, and you of all people,
shut down for an hour and 15 minutes. The phone is on airplane. The ringer is off. There are no alerts going off because I remember the first time I did it and I didn't do any of that stuff. Like I'm getting text messages or the phone's ringing and I'm getting interrupted in the whole thing. Meanwhile, I'm tripping balls. I can't read anything and I can't take a phone call. So that's the end of that. But
you of all people must love that. You never.
I'm shutting down for an hour. Things have gotten better now with, my father having passed and it's summertime, so the kids are older and they're not as needy, and I'm not getting, Dad, I need you. Don't forget, I got to be here at this time or that kind of stuff. Life is definitely slowing down a little bit, which is definitely right up my alley. It's definitely something I'm good. I'm cool with. But yeah, today's the plus. I'll be in the what time? 1:30.
So you leave here and go straight there.
I go straight.
Get all drugged up, and then you have the rest of the day to be all loopy.
No, I'm not loopy. I'm good. I'm good. It's it's out of your system pretty quick. I usually wait there for like a half hour and then I drive home. I'm good to go. And everything is right in the world.
And it lasts for a while.
It does. I haven't been. It's probably been like 7 weeks. I haven't been.
Oh, that's longer than normal, no?
Yeah, I usually go once a month, just because it just makes me feel good.
I'll get you. You know what? I'm going to talk to you about ketamine like you talk to me about having sex. I can just tell after you've had your ketamine.
Yeah.
You're just in a different mood.
I know. My
lighter.
boss said to me yesterday, she's like, I got something to talk to you about, but I'm not talking to you about it until after your appointment.
See?
Which means we have to have a conversation about something that's going to put me over the edge. So she knows the reaction will be a little bit toned down after my appointment. She does that all the time. She thinks it's hysterical.
Smart.
Yeah, it is smart. It's smart for both of us because then I'm reacting more in a way that's probably more responsible.
That is,
and appropriate.
I think I would say the word to describe you in those situations would be reactive. Like you just,
very much so.
Yeah,
very much so.
Yeah,
because I can. I don't know if you know this. I can do overreact to things a little bit.
Really?
It can happen. Not overreact, but my guinea gets up.
No,
don't you even?
It's not the way to.
Watch what happens in the next segment.
I don't like how much pleasure you're taking in this.
I'm not taking, because there's part of me that hopes you're going to stay based in like reality.
I live in reality. I live in my reality, but I live in reality.
You see, your reality, not always like reality.
It is.
Does that make sense?
I have a job. I pay bills. I am responsible.
Can you back that up a little bit?
Back that ass up? I got you.
No, I don't need you to back that up.
Oh, my bad.
The fact that sometimes, Monica, reality is not really like real people reality.
Not like yours, but it's the people I know, the real people I know. It's like them. It's just different worlds.
No, it's just like when I was talking about the Adam Sandler world. It's like, it's not a reality we live in. It's Adam Sandler reality. Same thing with Monica.
We'll be right back.
The last 3 days, and the rain was unstoppable. It was always cold, no sunshine.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
But listen, I'm not trying to be rude, but you're being rude by stealing my life. You're stealing my time by telling. You already gave me the heads up. Good job on giving me the heads up.
You're probably the first live person she saw in an hour.
Yeah, well,
she's
I don't know.
I got to talk to somebody about the flooding.
Call your friend.
Yeah.
I'm not your friend.
You look friendly.
No, I'm not at all. I just went, all right, and she stopped, and I just paid for my thing and left.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at Knockin' Boots, Bar 2350, and the Swig Wham Beach Bar. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Rabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide. World-famous group fitness classes. State-of-the-art equipment. Miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
U25 Sportage, APR 48 months, KBB subject to miles and condition, plus tax tag title and dock fee on approved credit through KMF.
It's Christmas in July at Ken Ganley Kia.
home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book value. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia,
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
Zero is back at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. John Senning, and if you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my friend Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or always online at FurmanFord.com. And when you make your way in there, you got to let them know that John Senning sent you.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies because feeling full can sound like this.
How did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it.
And like this.
Mom, I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Thank you for making Total Wine & More America's #1 online source for spirits, beer, and wine. Better than all those delivery apps. Total Wine's prices are up to 30% lower with super fast delivery and no hidden fees. Order direct at TotalWine.com and pay less today.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the whoops. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
Ah.
Yeah. And it's funny, I never shut the mic off, and I did it this break. JustCallMo.com, Tampa's Injury Attorneys sponsor hour number 2. Appreciate them doing that. We'll get to that guy in just a few minutes. And I wanted to touch on this thing because it's just, I can't. It almost seems like the whole thing is being staged. This Sydney Sweeney thing.
I don't know.
The commercial.
Have you guys been following this?
No.
Yeah.
So Sydney Sweeney did I guess she's doing a couple of ads for American Eagle.
Oh,
and
okay.
Right, me too. Now I'm going to play you the audio from these ads that have been floating around on social media, and then I want to give you the headline that goes along with it. Okay, Here you go.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
All right. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. Her jeans are blue. As she's laying down and she's buttoning up a pair of blue jeans and she's got a denim jacket on, right? Okay. So here's the first one where she's standing, cleavagey, same denim jacket. Here you go.
My body's composition is determined by my genes.
At that point, the camera is zooming in on her cleavage.
Eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
I'm going to play that to you I'm going to play that one for you one more time without the interruption. I apologize.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Okay. So there you go. Headline reads, Sydney Sweeney's Great Jeans American Eagle ad accused of being, quote, Nazi dog whistle. That's promoting white supremacy. And now, all over, there's people, social media, listen to this chick. Listen to this one. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I might not. This one I think is on TikTok. I might not play off my phone. Let's
swear,
see.
Does she?
No. There we go.
Typically displayed in Caucasian people being good genes. Okay. It's the other layer that I need to address here that's problematic is the fact that after this ad, American Eagle stock skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know why it skyrocketed?
You would think
because she's ridiculously hot with cleavage and she's zipping up a pair of jeans laying on her back in the other one. That's why. So they're saying jeans with blonde hair, blue eyes, good jeans. That's what they're using Nazi symbolism to sell jeans. And that whole concept took off like wildfire. And I'm sitting there going, this can't be real, to the point where I said to Raj earlier today, I go, it's almost like they paid a couple of influencers because that word Nazi just jumps off jumps out of off the page or in social media, they just throw it around and that will take off like a bat out of hell and we'll get way more coverage and way more views than anything that we could have possibly done on our own. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because if you listen to those whole things, both of those Sydney Sweeney things, and you find Nazi symbolism in them, you're nuts. You're nuts. What? Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I want to start by saying two things can be true at the same time.
Nazi.
Hold on. If you, when I heard it, I didn't. That's not where my head went. And you know how I want to say sensitive to things like that. So I
no.
I didn't think that. However, just because I didn't, I understand the other point of view. I truly do. I don't think one is right and one is wrong. Two different pieces of opinion. And that's
Nazis threw millions of Jews into ovens.
Are you? Okay. Are you saying right now that there's nobody in America that is okay with that? Are you telling me there's nobody who are Nazi sympathizers?
I'm not saying that.
Okay,
but
so
comparing a jeans ad to Nazis?
They said it was a signal. So my point
It
is,
was a dog signal.
a dog
it was
whistle.
a dog whistle.
So that's my point. Is there are people who will, and you can agree or disagree all you want. I know this is a fact. There are people who will buy stock if it's pro-white, if it's pro-Nazi, if that's what it is. So if someone interpreted that way, if it's out there that way, they want to promote that, they will go buy stock. Also, she's hot AF, and people want to buy that stock. Both things can be true. And in this day and age, right now, in the America we live in on July 30th, 2025, there's a lot more of the bad stuff than I shouldn't.
You
say
think
more.
there is?
I shouldn't say there's more.
I disagree.
No, I shouldn't say there's more. There's a lot more than you think. There's a lot more than people are willing to admit.
Which you can't back up with fact.
No,
you can back up with opinion.
No, I can back it up by showing, without a doubt. Again, I don't think I would like to think it's not there at all. I can back it up by saying there are people on social media straight out and out saying things like that, and TikTok is bad about that too.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm saying, I'm not saying there's more. I'm saying there's more than I'd like to think. Maybe I should say than I'd like to think, and I can back that up based on what I've seen, facts. So that, to me, that's facts. So I can understand how someone might see it that way. Again, doesn't mean either side is right or either side is wrong. The problem with America today is one side refuses to see the other point of view and give them a little bit of leeway, saying, oh, I can see that. I don't agree with it, but yeah, I could see that.
When you throw the word Nazi around for a denim jeans ad, you lose all credibility. I'm
That's
sorry.
not true. That's not true.
When's the last
that's trying
time
to deny something that's actually happening, JP. You're
in a
acting
denim,
like
go look at the commercials.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying I saw it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is, trust me when I tell you there are people who, even if they didn't see it right away, they saw the word Nazi, little lights went on and they're like, ooh, okay, I'm going to get behind this. And you can't pretend that didn't happen. And to say there's no way that happened is putting blinders on. Which,
by the way, I highly recommend anybody go to MrSkin.com and type in Sydney Sweeney. She got naked a lot.
Well, thank you, Google. About to check that up.
Yeah. You never saw. Did you see these commercials, Diz?
Yeah.
And what was your thoughts?
Well, here's what. Sorry, someone's calling. I'll be right back.
That's what's not fair about this too. That's what's not fair about this too.
What's not fair? I'm just trying to get both.
I don't get to just sit here and not say anything.
You did. Well, he's actually doing his job.
He wasn't. Their phone wasn't ringing when he said that. It is now. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So exactly. So my point to the whole thing is, it's like American Eagle couldn't pay for this kind of promotion. They couldn't.
No, that's true.
There's no way. That's what it makes me feel like the whole thing has got to be fixed. If Nellie's on line one, go ahead, Nellie.
Nellie dropped.
Line one dropped?
Yeah, he's not there. Or she.
That sucks.
Could have been either way.
My point being, you said when I first said American Eagle, you said, oh, I like them.
I do.
Right? Have you ever gone into an American Eagle store and felt like you were walking into the Third Reich?
I haven't been in an American Eagle store in forever. But, years, a decade or something.
I've never been in there.
I go online. You can do all your shopping online now, JP.
Now, yeah, I know.
But back in the day, no. And I personally don't think, I don't know. And it could be or could not be. There's no way, like you said, I couldn't back it up with facts. We can't prove without a shadow of a doubt that American Eagle isn't a Nazi symbol. I don't think they are, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm not going to stop supporting them. I don't think they had ill will. I hope they don't, because if they do and I'm supporting them, that's a whole other story. But again, I can't stress this enough. Both things can be true, and it's up to us to discuss and compromise. You can't just stick your head in the sand and say, no, wait, no, that's not anything that would ever happen. It kind of is something that could happen.
Could happen.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in this instance.
In this instance, it could be that. And I fully acknowledge that. And I fully understand someone who might have had a different upbringing and a different point of view in life that might see that and think that. And then can we also just admit she has blonde hair and blue eyes? It would have nice to see a person of color that has good genes. Maybe they have multiple ads and not just blonde hair and blue eye, which would lead to this.
Okay. She's also just super hot and they sell jeans. Remember when Brooke Shields did it? And by the way, I was watching a Brooke Shields ad yesterday because obviously the comparisons, because I remember the whole,
nothing comes between me and my Calvins.
Exactly. But now the one I saw yesterday was a direct comparison where she's using a play on the jeans word and talking about her jeans and then her Calvins. Like, it was the same, like the concept of saying, that's the whole thing. If you want to accuse American Eagle of something, you can accuse him of plagiarizing the whole concept from Brooke Shields' ad with
that is
Calvin.
I think people are too young. Like, we're old, so we remember that.
Yeah.
But there's people that they might not put two and two together.
Monica, go on Google Image and just put in Sydney Sweeney topless. And
Well, is it going to come up?
And tell me you can't appreciate that rack.
Sydney. Oh, I can appreciate a good rack. I think you know that
Watch
about
what
me.
happens. Watch this.
Topless, you said?
Yeah. Or nude.
Oh, they're all blurry.
What'd I miss?
They're all blurry.
Sydney Sweeney topless. Oh, the discussion.
I Googled it and I didn't see any. Like, they're all just her in the bra.
Well, that's because they're blurred. Like, mine
Did
are blurred
you put in
out.
topless? They're blurred out.
I put
all of them.
nude.
But click on, when it pops up on the right, click on that, and a lot of times you'll lose the blur.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's like a
What?
filter, a safe search filter.
That's not. Oh, I see. Off. Blur off, duh. Oh, my God. It's
Oh,
right
I
there.
see one. Nice.
Yeah.
Why did I have blur off? I don't understand. And that's, I've always
Look.
wondered. That's a nice rack. But here's the thing. Why do guys, like even if you don't see the actual areola itself, you see the whole boob. Like, there's cleavage these days, or it's like the whole boob except the actual nipple. Do you need to see the whole areola?
Yes.
Let me ask you a
why?
question. If you see, and I understand you don't eat sweets, but let's just say you go out with a couple of your friends and you go to TGI Fridays or wherever the hell you go. And at the end, they each order a sundae. One comes out with a cherry on top. One comes out with no cherry. Which one looks better?
I don't like cherries. Bad example. I want the one. I'll ask it for no cherry. But if you tell me there is a tamale, we both order tamales and one comes off with salsa on top and the other one doesn't, I'm going to want the one with salsa. So
Right,
I understand what you're saying. But I also would
Right,
still
but
eat
the cherry
tamale.
on top in that example was the nipple.
I would
It just
also
looked- it
eat
just-
the
it
tamale
just-
without the salsa, though. I would eat
I know.
the sundae without
Listen, if all of a sudden, it was a great rack and there was no nipple, I'd still play with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd
you
still
guys
play
see
with it. I like, where's my nipple to chew on?
Did you guys see that what I thought was a nip slip of mine at the Bone Beach Bash? Because it was posted on
No.
one of the Facebook things, and my girlfriend screenshot it and was like, Monica, is this a nip slip? And
Oh,
I think they
nice.
had to blur something. Yeah, and I was like, because I don't know why I was laying there like I was, but I was in the pool and I was all,
I didn't see
And
it.
and I think, I don't know if someone had to blur something because it looks a little like there was a little bit of a blur on my chest, but I'm like, thank God. That's
like the
that ain't good.
that's like the whatchamacallit, that's an episode of Seinfeld where she's in Jerry's apartment and he's got a Christmas card. Oh, it's from Lainey, that kind of thing. And he's looking at it, he goes, did you see this before you sent it out? And she's like, no, why? She goes, so-and-so took the picture at work. And he goes, is this a nipple? And then she comes over and she sees that her nipple is showing. She's freaking out because she sent out hundreds of Christmas cards. and
what
her
do you
nipples
do?
all-
What do you do?
And her nipples, there's nothing you can do. It's not like you can go to the post office and get them all
Right?
back.
No, that's right.
Hey, Mark on line 2. What's up, Mark?
Hey, JP. Do you know
Hi
who is the primary chairman of American Eagle?
I have no clue.
It is J.L. Schottenstein, who is a philanthropist in the Jewish community. So this whole Nazi thing on American Eagle is somebody just trying to make a bunch of political waves that has no clue on who they're talking about.
That's usually the way it goes, though. I mean, right? I mean, that's so many times that's just the way it is. That people just get, there's a lot of people that are, professional victims and
I mean, anybody can look it up. J.L. Schottenstein is the CEO of American Eagle.
Did you look
Right
up
on,
who's
man.
head of the marketing department, though? Maybe someone, and maybe not even head. Maybe whoever pushed
Chairman and CEO.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
there's
maybe
no
someone
anti-
in
there's no
marketing.
Chairman and CEO.
Maybe
Right,
someone
but there's
in
no
marketing.
Executive officer.
right, but there's no marketing campaign, Monica, that's being launched.
No.
That's going to get done without the CEO approval.
But you don't know who's in charge of the marketing and what we put it this way. We don't know what's behind the scenes.
Monica.
Okay, don't talk to me like that. I'm out. I don't need the condescending. All I'm saying is we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, we can't pretend to know who knows something on something. Or maybe it's 100% with you in that it could be 100% innocent. My point is I see both sides. And there is we'd be stupid and naive, I'll just say it, to not understand that there's a possibility, be it ever so slight or 50-50, that this could be a thing.
Shouldn't you be 100% positive before you start calling somebody a Nazi?
I know. I think someone's allowed their opinion if that's their point of view and they see it that way. Or in a lot of times, and this person in my comments makes a good point. Just in the wording, switch the wording and we're good. But if you refuse to switch the wording, then there is a message there.
But the whole wording is a play on jeans and jeans.
Yeah, no, but this person said, and he's right, blonde hair, blue eyes is a little bit Nazi. Jeans blue is fine. Eyes blue, good jeans is problematic. And that's, I think, someone would have a problem, whether it was meant to be Nazi or someone seeing that, yes, that can come across by saying that, maybe that implies that brown is bad. You can see that how someone might have that point of view. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're right and let's all burn everybody down to hell. I'm saying understand a different way to look at it. And Joe just come in like, there's just no way. It's impossible.
Brett's on line 3, and then we'll get the dead guy. Go ahead, Brett.
This is a question for Monica.
Okay.
If men can wear skinny jeans as women do, and you saw a jackhammer versus a mini-wee, would you have a opinion on one or the other?
I mean, it's
not
my business, but...
Of course you would. You commented on Josh Maloney jumping up and down because you saw his hammer swinging.
I would look at one longer than the other if that's what you're asking.
You know?
I would.
Yep. All right. I'm just playing fair game, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that had to do with any of this.
I love me some nipples.
Okay. We all do. We all do. All right.
She's pretty hot, though, that girl.
She's very hot.
She makes me want to be a Nazi now.
Yeah.
Did you see the sex lies of college girls?
Thank you, JP.
What the hell is wrong with you,
go
dude?
by?
No, that didn't go by. Why, Monica?
Did you see the sex lives of college girls? Because she was a lesbian in that. I'm just saying.
Oh, was there scenes?
There were a couple. She definitely makes that.
I'm going to look that up on YouTube later.
She was in Euphoria. I think she was naked a whole lot in that Euphoria show, too.
I heard the Euphoria is just drugged up sluts in that.
Basically, yeah. That's pretty much what it is. All right, dead guy. This is a dead guy, headlines and history books. White guy, American guy. Does that make me a Nazi because I'm using a white guy for dead guy? I'm just throwing it out there.
Make you not a Nazi.
I don't want to be accused. He does not have blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, that was
Let me help you out there.
Okay. He's clearly bad.
So, white American guy, headlines and history books.
Was he notorious?
No. Hold on, let me make that official. Diz.
Was he German born?
Which part of white American guy didn't you get?
I just wanted to get the Nazi joke in. That's it.
One more time?
Yeah, one more time before we get a break.
Can never get enough Nazi stuff in. 800-771-1025. Your clues so far. White American guy, headlines, history books, not blonde hair and blue eyes. He was not notorious. And he is, one more time, American born. 800-771-1025. Not your job is to ask yes or no questions. You ask a yes, you go again. You get a no, we move on, put all the clues together, win fantastic prizes. Dead guy in the envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your questions next. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Burnett EPA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Burnett EPA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Fresh local trades, luxury for less at Furman Luxury Used Cars. New arrivals hit our lot daily. BMWs, Audis, Broncos, Hondas, and more. All priced for every budget. We hand-pick premium vehicles for local trades. And everyone includes a free Carfax for peace of mind. Quick trade appraisals, flexible financing, transparent pricing, luxury made affordable. Only at Furman Luxury Used Cars on US 19 in Palm Harbor. Shop now at FurmanLuxuryUsedCars.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
History had the gold rush, then came the oil boom, then the tech boom, but right now it's the Wi-Fi boom, and the Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. With 99.99% network reliability, the power to connect to hundreds of devices with low lag for a smooth connection, Xfinity is fueling the Wi-Fi boom. And now you can get that booming fast, reliable Wi-Fi all in one plan with equipment and unlimited data with a locked-in price for 5 years. Visit Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Many retailers use a computer program to tell you which mattress to buy after answering a few questions. That's not how finding the right mattress works. At OMF, our associates take the time to understand your specific needs. They'll guide you through our showroom, explain the differences between models, and help you select the right mattress. No computers, no gimmicks, just personal attention and quality mattresses built locally. Visit any showroom and experience the OMF difference for yourself.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Main office, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. Dead Guys brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. White American guy you have today from the headlines and history books. Not a notorious fella, so he wasn't like criminal or anything or no big scandals. He, again, is American born. And that's really what you got so far. All right, so now your job is to ask some yes or no questions. Let's go with Paul on line one. Go ahead, Paul.
Yes. Was he alive in the 1800s?
No. No. This guy is from our lifetime. From our lifetime. Easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's he's not somebody that will necessarily jump off the page, but he was part of something big that went down. Okay?
Was it 9/11? Was he part of 9/11?
Nothing to do with 9/11. Good question, Monica, but no, nothing to do with the 9/11. But that was kind of like a gentle buzzer because I know your intentions were good.
Yeah.
You weren't like,
No, I really, yeah. I was just reading stuff about it, so it was fresh in mind.
About what, 9/11?
Yeah, I can't.
You and me both. You know how I get on that day.
I can't. It's bad. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Is it the conspiracy theory stuff that you're following, or
no? Well, I'm reading the memoir of Colin Jost, and his mom was on scene, and her survival story of that, and her depiction of what happened to her that morning.
And Pete Davidson lost his father in 9/11.
Yep. It'll make me cry. Like I can't. These people were heroes. These people were.
Yes, they were. I have a lot of friends that I can call a hero. That's for sure. 800-771-1025. I'm just trying. What else can I possibly give you guys to put you on track?
It's headlines in history books that's getting me.
Oh yeah. No, he's definitely.
Is it a political situation? Is it a? Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
He was definitely involved in politics, but he was not an elected official.
Oh.
Okay? Involved in politics, not an elected official, not a bad guy. Alive during our lifetime.
Would they learn about this person in world history, or is it something that you think just U.S. history focuses on?
That's not a yes or no question, sir.
Okay. Is it something that you would learn in world history?
Probably not.
Okay.
No. So focus on, American history. I mean, maybe they would overseas, but I doubt it. This is, definitely American-based, 100%.
Was he a hero? Was he a hero and whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Technically, you can call him a hero. I don't think too many people would. Too many people would argue with that. Joe on line 1.
Did he have anything to do with the Atlantic Olympics?
The Atlanta Olympics? No.
Correct.
No, not the Atlantic Olympics. Sorry to be that guy. I had no choice.
People get nervous or something.
I know. Paul on line 2, but it's my job to point out everybody's shortcomings.
Yes, it is.
ahead, Paul.
Did he win a Pulitzer Prize?
No. Joe on line 4.
Hey, y'all. Good show. JP, super excited for your ketamine this afternoon. I do it. It totally saved my life, man.
Sure did.
Anyway, question. Did it have anything to do with building a bomb?
No. Nothing to do with building a bomb. Tom's on line 3.
Did he have big ears?
No.
What?
No, he didn't have big ears.
Who had big ears? That was, from headlines and history books.
I don't know. Maybe we were talking about the guy yesterday that looked, 2 days ago, that looked like he got pulled out his mother's vagina by his ears. Remember that?
Yeah, that's sad. I feel bad for that guy.
I know you do. Sometimes you just need to let it be what it is. Guy with giant ears. Where else are we?
Great Shrek ears.
Shreky.
If you would.
Brian, line 2.
Hey, good afternoon. Was he an alleged member of the mafia?
No.
Oh.
No, nothing to do
That
with
is on
the
your
mafia. I said this guy was one of the good guys. Joe on line 3.
Yeah, I wanted to know if he was African American.
He is not African American. That usually goes with the whole white guy thing.
Yeah, he's good old-fashioned white.
White.
Get it right.
Wake up, white people.
I love
Mitch,
how
line.
Gareth has nothing to say when he's asked his opinion. But then he shoots back with all of the racist jokes and laughs.
And I get the chuckles. So you got to buy your time.
That's all he wants. He's
Pick your
just
moments.
he's looking for his lane. That's it. Mitch, line 1. Go ahead, Mitch.
Yeah, did he run for president?
What?
No.
How did you understand?
He did not run for president. Maria on line 4.
Was he involved with a president during his lifetime? Was he a part of an administration?
Yes.
Nice job.
Did he? What is it? James Brady?
James Brady is the dead guy in the envelope. For those of you who don't know, James Brady jumped on President Reagan and kept President Reagan from getting killed. And he took the bullet And that was back in like 1980, whatever it was.
Reason for the Brady bill.
Yeah. And I think it was 1981, 82. And then,
81.
Yeah, 81. And then he didn't die until 2014. So he was in a wheelchair and just a disaster after the shooting. And then he didn't die until 2014. And when he died in 2014, they called it a homicide.
Oh, really?
All those years later, they called it a homicide, yes, because the gunshot is what eventually led to his death. So congratulations. Kesha, Cage the Elephant, or Papa Roach?
I want to see Kesha.
Kesha.
Yeah.
Kesha, you got a pair of tickets to see Kesha at the AMP on August 10th. Congratulations. Hold on. James Brady, dead guy in the envelope.
I accidentally hung up. No, that Maria. So sorry. Call back, Maria. I'm so sorry. I meant to hit hold and I hit. Sorry.
Way to go, Monica.
I know. My bad. I'm sorry.
By the way, I believe the name of Kesha's tour is the Tease Out Tour.
It is. Only she says the word, and I love her even more for that.
I know. And then my daughter asked, she's like, can you get Kesha tickets? I'm like, nope.
Yes, you can. You just won't?
I can. I won't.
Why?
I'm only kidding. I forgot about it, to be quite honest with you, and I don't know when it's coming here. And if she really wants them, knowing my daughter, when she really wants something, she will haunt my soul. So
I mean, I'm not going to make a joke about her tease out, but
good. Don't. That would be a poor decision.
She's yeah.
She's a what? Busty. Stop it.
We're literally just commenting on nipples and what's her Sydney Sweeney's hot rack.
Not my daughter's.
She's someone's daughter?
Mine.
No, I'm saying Sydney Sweeney is someone's daughter, and you were talking about her like that.
She's asking me to. She put him out there. What am I supposed to do?
She is asking you to.
Don't you know how this works?
No, I don't. I clearly don't.
If you dress in a sexual manner,
nope.
you're asking for me to comment on it.
Here we go.
Yeah, you are. Of course you are.
Not taking the masturbating here. That's just not happening.
That's not a masturbating thing. Masturbating is something you do on your own.
I'm saying I'm not taking the bait. Stupid women and their knockers out. They're asking for it, man.
Yeah, preach.
Listen, I'm not saying they're asking for something harmful to be done to them. No, I'm saying when you do an ad like that, you're definitely not doing it because you're bashful, and you're not doing it because you're not selling sex. That's exactly what she's selling.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I'm just not taking the bait. I'm not doing it.
There's no bait to take. I'm just, dropping knowledge on your ass. That's all I'm doing.
I need a drink. I'm gonna need a drink. I'm gonna need a cocktail. Is there some rum in this Diet Coke, please?
Diz, give her one of those weed drinks. I'm sure you got one in the refrigerator now.
I'm on
Cycling
drugs?
frog. Yeah.
Just don't tell her what it is.
No.
Just give it to her.
Here's a Diet Coke, Monica.
Gareth hands me anything. I couldn't even take a water from Ian without thinking there's going to be marijuana in it. I'm not taking squat.
That is funny, that anything handed by, like, John sending me or Ian, you're like, what's in it?
I don't know what's in it, man.
It's JP with Monica and Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be back in a moment.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm. This week,
the NASCAR Cup Series final 4-race stretch run to the playoffs begins at Iowa Speedway. It's the Iowa Corn 350, powered by ethanol.
Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay, right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history, the driver's last shot at the playoffs, your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025. When you call Bolt Electric,
We're going to get there fast.
and we're going to work slow.
Wait. We're going to work slow?
Yep, because we are going to do it right.
Oh, I get it. Sure.
We get to your door in a flash.
But we never rush through the job.
Our Bolt electricians are trained to take the extra time needed to make sure everything is done perfectly.
The only way anything electrical should be done.
Got an electrical problem? Get Bolt. Online at boltelectric.com.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-584-8539. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-584-8539. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-584-8539. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-584-8539 or biglou.com.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
I forgot to do music. 800-771-1025. It's JP 1025 The Bone.
Start singing.
Real Raw Radio. I said, hey, oh, hey. You know what I noticed about, I've noticed about you?
What?
If you like the song,
Yeah.
you let it play longer.
That feels like, that doesn't feel right. I'm sure you're right. I hate that I do that. That doesn't seem fair at all.
You bet your ass I'm right.
It doesn't feel fair, and I'm sorry to the song. But what I like.
800-771-1025. Do you guys see the tsunami thing that was going on?
Yeah.
What kind of, it's something, and I kind of compare it to when you guys are dealing, I mean, way more so than me here, but when you know something is out there, but you don't really know what it is.
Got to brace for it.
But all you know is that it's coming for you, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do to stop it.
Yeah.
That's got to be, with the tsunamis, right? Now they have since that one, where was it, in the Philippines maybe, or wherever it was years ago. Remember that one?
Philippines, I think you're right.
And that just came in and it was complete destruction. I believe thousands of people died. It was like bananas, right? Or hundreds of people died. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so this thing went off. It was an 8.8 magnitude earthquake off the Pacific coast of Russia. So by Alaska, that whole kind of area. And then all of the tsunami warnings went off. They did their job, right? Yeah. So they had said that Hawaii, Japan, they were going to get the worst of it. California was getting 6-foot waves, but I think, they're already, that's kind of not too much out of the norm for them. But Hawaii, they had the tsunami warnings. They were asking people to kind of evacuate their homes near the coastline. You had to head inland and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, that's just got to be, with the hurricanes, you have immediately all the network meteorologists and, cable, the Weather Channel, all that stuff. And they're giving you a good idea of what you can expect. And then you can make decisions based on that, right? But with these tsunamis, you don't really know much. All you know is that there could be something. With the hurricanes, there definitely is something. But it's all about where it hits. Right? And that's the storyline there usually, right? Like, there's a Category 3 come and a Category 4 come, whatever the hell it is. And it's just about, okay, if I'm here, I'm in trouble and I should probably get out of it. But if it moves, it can move, and you know how it moves last minute and that kind of thing.
You can only prepare. And even then, you're still going to, there's still a chance that you're just going to be screwed. But that's all you can do is prepare.
But the tsunami thing is, that's like, there might be something out there. We don't really,
then you just prepare. You get to hide. Did you see the traffic jams? All the traffic getting out the hell out
Hawaii?
of there? Yeah.
No, I didn't. It was crazy because they've downgraded now from a warning to a whatever the downgrade is. It was went from a warning to an advisory. So they downgraded the whole thing. So it looks like they're going to be, out of harm's way, which is great. But just the not knowing what is coming for me it's got to play on the psyche a little bit, Well,
you have already, like, you're predisposed to be a little anxious about the unknown or stuff you can't control or whatever. So, like, that would, I think, drive you a little bit crazy. I'm more of the mindset, yeah, you're 100% right, scary not knowing, but then it's out of my hands. Like, there's nothing I can do, and I just surrender to that except prepare. Right. Like, if I can get to high land or whatever. After that, it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about it.
See, on this island, if something's coming, you got 3.5 million people trying to get out of Dodge all at once, and there's nowhere to go.
Well, what are you going to do?
You can only go in one direction. That's it. You can only head west.
So what do you?
And then it's like here. You can only go north.
Yeah, you can only go north, but it's way bigger. It's way bigger. There's more.
Yeah.
Arteries, heading north and south.
But remember this last season, and it took Chevette like 8 hours to get to, or no, it took her 8 hours to get out of Tampa. I think it took her like 14, 15 hours to get to Atlanta or something, which should never be. Like, it honestly, I'm not saying it's worse or the same. I'm just saying this past time, it was absolute insanity trying to get out of here.
Yeah. The only hopes we have is to, like, maybe...
There's more than one road here.
Is, you get on a ferry to Connecticut and then drive north, because you're not going to... It would take... If you don't start heading out 2 days early, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
So do the forecasters up there, are they like, okay, so then do people do that? In other words, the forecasters will say that, do y'all wait till the last minute and then you're screwing yourselves? Or do you, take it seriously and then take a few days and beat the traffic?
If we started getting warnings like, you guys were having, first off, I'm like you, I have to work, right? So we'd come here, hunker down at the radio station. I would have my wife and kids out days before.
Would you just stay at the station? Why would you?
I'd stay at the radio station. Yeah.
It's the only way.
It would have to take something completely out of the norm for anything to happen to this building.
Remember last time, Gareth and John Brennan, our boss, was meeting in a parking lot because he's got that big old truck to park at a safe spot, so we could park at a safe spot, and just driving us to the state. Like, it's.
I remember meeting him at Publix because I couldn't get through. And on the way, because it was a long drive, we had to go like the scenic route to get here from Tampa.
Yeah.
And I remember, sounds bad, I smoked. And I got to Publix. He's like, hey, I'm going to pick you up. And I was like, uh-oh.
Right.
This guy's pickup won't smell the same.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
I've had to do that, though. When we had, again, it's all I go back to, when we had Sandy, I was getting neighbors up to higher ground. Driving my truck through the water, seeing people that were holding babies that were waist deep in flood waters already, and putting them in my truck and driving them to higher ground and then coming back and doing it again. During snowstorms, I used to have to get staff members to and from work.
It sucks, and I'm sorry. It's kind of like moving. Like it's expected of someone who has a truck who can do that sort of thing. Like I have the low-riding tiny little yards.
Right.
It's not going to make it through a big, huge puddle like there were this past hurricane season. So thank God for people like you who are doing that back and forth, and John Brennan who was helping.
I'm kind of a hero. I'm not going to lie.
All right. Let's calm that down a little bit.
I mean, in that day, there was some people that looked at me as like a hero.
You were just doing the right thing to your fellow Americans and helping people like you just should naturally. That's not a
Monica,
hero situation.
I'm not saying I was a hero in my own eyes. I was just doing what I thought was right. But when you're walking through waist-deep floodwaters with a baby, what else could you think of me?
That's the right thing to do. It's not a hero. It's the right thing to do. I
didn't have to do it. I could have made a left down my block and gone on my driveway and said, F those guys.
And then you're a jackass. This is you just being a human being.
Exactly. You took the hero route.
The only thing I was missing was a cape. But they say, what they say, Monica. Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah. Not all people who do nice things are heroes.
Right,
it's not even a nice thing. That's a human thing to do.
This was like a life and death situation.
You got to do the right thing. It's the right thing to do. You can choose the wrong thing, but it doesn't make you a hero because you did the right thing.
I don't understand why you just can't give me the credit that I'm due.
I will so put a crown on your head for a hero status if you did something heroic.
Like what?
I don't know.
What would I have had to do? Take them out on a piggyback? Like walk with them on my shoulders to get them out of there?
You got to be James Brady. Take a bullet, dog.
Right.
I mean, that's something above and beyond common courtesy, nice, like the right thing to do. Something above that becomes hero.
This was not, okay. I don't know what to tell you. I risked my truck. Could have got salt water in the engine. Then it would have been over. Then what?
Then that sucks, but you helped someone. You have to help someone. You have to help someone in need.
I did help people.
And that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Heroic-like, I might add.
Why you got to throw hero on there?
Kind of because I can. Really.
Okay. Did they throw? They already named a street after you, so they can't do that. And you have a urinal with your name on it. Did they throw you a parade?
Parade would be nice.
Yeah, that's clearly the right next
well
step
deserving.
to do.
I turned it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even
you
more.
don't need all that. You didn't
I
do
don't
it for
need
that.
I don't need that. And for the record, with the street naming thing, I tried to turn that down too.
Why? No, that's ridiculous. Own that.
Because I felt that should be reserved for people who, lost their lives doing something, during something heroic.
Well, you didn't lose your life, and I get that. And you're right. Both things can be true. I keep saying today, but you also have entertained people. They listen to you. And they're grateful for you for 25 mofo years.
That to me is more of a certificate kind of thing. But I digress. This isn't about me.
Oh, it's not? It's not about your heroic.
Spoken like a true hero.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I know. Yeah. This is the tour nobody saw coming.
Stray Cats are going to go on tour?
Yeah, they're going on tour this fall.
Brian Setzer had an orchestra for a while on tour, right? Now he's doing this again?
Yeah, they're going out there. And I'm like, these guys they're like 65 years old. The whole thing about watching the Stray Cats was like the drummer jumping down on his drums.
Yeah.
The stand-up bass player throwing stuff around, swinging around on his bass. I'm like, I don't think they're going to be doing that anymore.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
If they do, will they be heroes?
Heroic. I don't know about hero. All right, that's it for us. Setting is in next. We will be back tomorrow. I guarantee you my mood will be swell because today is ketamine treatment. So looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow at 11 a.m. Settings in next. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Right by with my tail in the air. Stray cats, John, I'm a feeling Casanova. Hey, man, that's
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show featuring Florida's best Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. August 8th at Janice Live. Get your free tickets today at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
And now, breaking news. You leaving me. Your state-of-the-art 65-inch 4K smart television. For going out with friends and not staying in to watch TV. Sources confirm that is a terrible decision. Picture-in-picture mode. Do your friends have that? Can they simultaneously stream live sports and extreme baking shows? How about I make everything sepia? Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just don't put me on standby.
Don't listen to your TV. Head out with your friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Weather type Mike, can you tell us why hurricane-resistant windows are so expensive and why they are worth the price?
Great question, Michael. Hurricane windows do cost more than regular windows, but that's because they're built like a tank with a gym membership. They're made with impact-resistant glass, heavy-duty frames, and go through testing that would make a Navy SEAL nervous. They're designed to take a hit from flying debris, high winds, and your neighbor's trash can doing 80 miles per hour down the street.
And with the amount of storms we get in the Tampa Bay area, you want to be protected. Call WeatherTight Windows today. Get protection from the storm, from flying debris, and your neighbors. They can't even take in their garbage cans.
Michael, honestly, they're worth every penny. Because when a hurricane hits, you want your windows to be stronger than my willpower and an all-you-can-eat buffet. And let's face it, if a flying mailbox hits my house, I want the glass to hold.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
U25 Sportage APR 48 months KBB subject to miles and condition plus tax tag title and dock fee on approved credit through KMF.
It's Christmas in July at Ken Ganley Kia. Home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book value. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia,
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Rabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Filing Form 2290 again? VINs, weights, EINs. What a nightmare.
Not with 2290.ai, the first AI-powered 2290 e-filing platform. Just snap or scan last year's Schedule 1 and hit submit, even if you're on the go.
Wait, with just a photo?
Yep. Our smart platform reads, validates, and files it in minutes. With real-time AI checks and instant Schedule 1 delivery, you can stay road ready and file fast.
Whoa, I just got my Schedule 1. Already?
That's right. Whether you're a solo hauler or running a fleet, smart truckers use smart tech. Just go to 2290.ai to snap or scan and submit. Anywhere, anytime.
Powered by ZenWork. Use code RADIO at checkout for 20% off your first filing. Only at 2290.ai. That's 2290.ai. With code RADIO at checkout for 20% off. 2290.ai.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get